small passion for construction, but I had a real desire to make money. So I started that construction company for the wrong reason. And as a result of starting with the wrong reason, with bad intentions, it was already doomed to fail. I just got lucky and had some success because there was a huge gap for the work of site work. If there wasn't that gap, I would have never had the success I did in construction because I wasn't passionate about it. I was motivated for external gain and I really only cared about money. So that's why that failed. Now take my speaking business. Started in September 2013. Didn't get a paid job until April of 2016. 30 months, not one dime, not one penny. But I never gave up because what I wanted to do, I was inspired to be a speaker to help others avoid my failure. That's why I call it inspiration over motivation. So that's what you have to think about. When you hear those two words, try to figure out if someone's motivating you, that's not really good because they're trying to get you all rah-rah, excited, jumped around for a couple minutes, a day, a week, maybe a month, but eventually that jumping around burns out. Think about it. If someone's trying to motivate you and you don't want to do it, you might get all riled off for a few seconds, but you're never going to have that passion to push through when you face adversity. But when you're inspired, if you don't have success in the beginning, which most of us don't, then you're going to keep going. That's the difference. That's what you want. Also under drive is talking to people about your why. So think about this. I'm a speaker. You know what I do, you know how I do it, but do you know why I do it? Drive is all about people understanding what is your why. When people know what your why is, they are going to want to work with you or not. Because here's the thing, your why are things that are the intangible assets that you possess, that nobody knows, that makes you better than the competition. Give you some examples. Active listening. That is an intangible asset that you can possess, but if you don't tell someone you're an active listener, how are they going to know, right? Another example is you're a good communicator. If people don't know, because you don't tell them, they're not going to know that, right? So you have to think about things that are really what I call intangible assets that you possess that separate you from the competition. It's like you put it on your elevator pitch. You have your intro, you have your bridge, you have your connect, then you have the ask. So the intro is who you are, where you're from, a little bit about you. The bridge is connecting your old self, what you've done in the past, to who you are now in the present form. Connecting is connecting who you are to potential clients by giving them 3 things, intangible assets that you possess that make you better than competition. And then you have to make the ask. Ask for a meeting, ask for a phone call, whatever you desire. That is the elevator pitch. But it all comes down to what is your why. Again, people know what you do and how you do it, but they don't know why you do it. So the New American talk a lot about why, passion, drive. Then the third part of the success cycle is going to be hard work. Focus on yourself, not the competition. So many young people today get caught up in the social media comparison game. Oh, that person has a Bentley. Oh, they're traveling to Italy. Oh, they own this house. Oh, they own that house. Well, here's the thing. I knew a guy that played in the NFL for a hot second, maybe like a week. He ended up going to see a really nice Bentley in the garage where he was at. Took a picture of the Bentley, put it on his social media, trying to act like it was his. And I knew it wasn't his. But what was he doing? He was trying to make himself look like a big shot. He was trying to impress people. He was trying to live a lifestyle that was phony, that's fake. You don't want to be that. You don't want to focus on what people have. Focus on what you do best and focus on what you need to do to improve your life. That's hard work. That's when people say Mr. X or Mrs. Y works hard at what they do because they focus on what they need to fix, they need to accomplish to get to where they want in life. Again, take me. As a construction company owner, I was doomed to not be successful. But I learned a lot from that experience. If I hadn't had that failure in my life, I wouldn't be who I am today. Warren Buffett says it best. He'll never invest in a business owner that hasn't failed at least 3 times. Because if you haven't failed, you haven't learned. So again, the success cycle is really about 3 major keys. Ambition, create the blueprint for your life. Drive, be inspired over motivated, and tell people what is your why. And hard work. Focus on yourself and not the competition. And again, the word pivot. I want to make sure I really don't talk about that for the next 15 minutes or so. Pivot is so important because right now, all of us must pivot in 2020. I don't care who you are, what type of business you're in, what you're doing. COVID has impacted so many people around the entire globe. So when you need to move into different directions in life, you must pivot. But here's the thing, I'm not just going to tell you to pivot. I'm going to give you a 5-step process of how you can pivot. So the first one is P, poise. Think about this. If you're someone talking to a business owner, an individual, and you're looking to maybe do business with them, if you think they are antsy, jittery, stressed out, not focused on getting things done, do you want to work with that person? If they come across just not very smooth, not very confident in what they do, are you going to work with them? Probably not. So being poised is all about having confidence, proper etiquette. It's about knowing what you do best and coming across to people that you meet that you can do whatever the job is that you need to do. So you have to be poised. I have a saying, be cognitive, not emotional. Think things through. Don't be emotional. Don't be irrational. When you're like that, it's very hard to make good, logical decisions. So as you're being poised, it's showing people around you that you are very confident, very assured of yourself, and that whatever you need to do to help them accomplish their goals, you can do it. I tell people all the time, if you help your clients achieve their goals, you are achieving your goals at the same time. It's a process, but it all starts with being poised. The I is inspired. You all know, you've all seen people in business have that, what I call that lump on a log type of demeanor. They're not excited about anything.